Millions of people around the world have rolled out their yoga mats to celebrate a tradition that was once the preserve of Sanatan culture but is now a worldwide phenomenon. Prime Minister Narendra Modi left no stone unturned in taking the ancient Indian practice of yoga to the world. The Indian government proposed in 2014 that June 21st be recognized as International Day of Yoga, which was accepted, and the world celebrated its first International Yoga Day in 2015. Ever since then, there has been no looking back. Celebrated this year with the theme of Yoga for Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Yoga is so much more deep-rooted than what meets the eye. Namaskar, you're watching In Focus with me, Ananya Raheja. Born and brought up in India, yoga has travelled far and wide in the world. And now, thanks to Prime Minister Modi, its essence is celebrated every year. Birthed by sage Patanjali, duly recognized and propagated by Swami Ramdev for years, and what began as a spiritual practice has become a way of promoting physical and mental well-being over the years. It has even been inscribed in the United Nations Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity list in 2016. The International Day of Yoga aims to raise awareness worldwide of the many benefits of practicing yoga. The draft resolution establishing the International Day of Yoga was proposed by India and endorsed by a record 175 member states. The proposal was first introduced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in his address during the opening of the 69th session of the General Assembly, in which he said, "Yoga is an invaluable gift from our ancient tradition. Yoga embodies unity of mind and body, thought and action, a holistic approach that is valuable to our health and our well-being. Yoga is not just about exercise, it is a way to discover the sense of oneness with yourself, the world and nature." In the words of one of its most famous practitioners, the late V.K.S. Iyengar, yoga cultivates the ways of maintaining a balanced attitude in day-to-day life and endows skill in the performance of one's actions. So it is more than a physical activity. Emanating from the Sanatan Dharma, yoga refers to the spiritual practice of asana, pranayam, puja, mantra and meditation. The diverse yogic paths of jnana, that is knowledge, bhakti, that is devotion, karma, that is service, and kriya, which is technique, reflects the multidimensional approach to the divine found in Vedic teachings. The word yoga is derived from Sanskrit and it means to join or to unite, symbolizing the union of body and consciousness. Yoga as a specific term refers to the Yoga Darshana, a philosophy developed out of the insights of the Vedas. Composed by Rishi Patanjali, Yoga Darshan is based on older Vedic and yogic teachings in the Mahabharata, Puranas, Upanishads and Vedas. Other ancient yogic traditions go back to sages such as Vashisht, Shyavashva, Yagyavalkya, Shvetavatara, Jagishavya, Asita and Devala Kashyap, and the great avatar Krishna, whose Bhagavad Gita is itself considered to be a Yoga Shastra or authoritative yogic teaching like the Yoga Sutras. Swami Vivekananda is seen as the man who brought yoga to the West. He travelled from Calcutta to the Parliament of Religions in Chicago in 1894 and spoke about India and Hinduism before embarking on an influential lecture tour of the United States. His book Raj Yoga was written in Manhattan in 1896 and had a major impact on Western understandings of what yoga was. Over the coming decades, more teachers and disciples of Indian gurus would travel to Europe and America. Yoga is proven to cure mental health issues, support good health habits, improve mental and emotional health, sleep and balance. It is known to balance body, weight and even treat chronic diseases through asanas, that is physical postures, pranayam, that is breathing techniques, and dhyan, that is meditation, as a few basic techniques. Symbolizing the unity of mind and body, thought and action, restraint and fulfillment, harmony between human and nature and a holistic approach to health and well-being. Yoga, an invaluable gift of ancient Indian tradition, has emerged as one of the most trusted means to boost physical and mental well-being.